Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Cho Super Hyper Podcast. Woo! We're here, and we're going to cover Super Sentai and Kamen Rider.
Yes.
Now, if you haven't been here before, what we do is we cover the latest in Super Sentai and Kamen Rider via a programming block called Superhero Time over there in Japan. We are on episode, what is this, 73, 74 of our?
Oh, yeah. About 74.
Oh.
Yeah, man, we're almost at 100. Last time I checked, it was like 70-something. But I couldn't give you
We're at 76.
76!
This is 77.
Oh my god, 77.
We are now only 2 weeks up behind.
Yep.
This current episode that aired a couple days ago, we did watch.
Yes, we did live.
Well, we watched it live. We still need to watch with subs. But we're not playing catch up by like 5 episodes anymore.
Right, which is great.
But yeah, like I was saying, we're on episode 77. And if you need a good jumping on point, I recommend Gavv. If you're watching Gavv live, go back and catch those episodes where we cover Gavv 1 through now. And that way you can maybe see, if you want to stick around a bit, see if you like what we're talking about. This is going to happen again in about 20 weeks when Boonboomger ends. And that would be a good moment, a good chance for you to jump in there when we get the new Sentai. So before we get into all of that, I'm Super Blastex, excuse me.
And I'm Toku Tony, howdy.
I'm Blastex everywhere, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff.
And I'm Toku Tony everywhere except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am the Tony, Toku Tony. Nice.
So yeah, before we get into discussing this most recent double pack of episodes, we do tend to get into our week, personal lives, and Toku Toy Time. No Toku Toy Time this week.
No, unfortunately.
Didn't make any toys this week. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a while. I think not since my Q Ranger burst, where I just did a bunch of all my Q Rangers. I haven't done anything since then.
I think you did one after that, didn't you? Didn't you do a Die Ranger that came in? No?
Oh, that's a turtle. That's behind there. I still haven't done that.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about then.
Yeah, no, not since Q Ranger. And there's like 5 coming.
Oh my god!
In like 2-3 weeks.
Of SMP?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're gonna have a back pile.
I'm not. I have one.
Oh, that's right. You have a back pile of like what?
4.
Oof.
You can look at him right there.
Yeah, I see him. What about Soto? You're all caught up on. Yudo.
Oh hell yeah.
And then Yudo, Boonboomger 2 is coming out in December.
Nope. This month. That's also coming.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah. So I got like Liner Boy coming. I got a Go-Go 5 coming. I have Dark Kyoryujin coming. Oh, it's not a mini plow, but the big one, Jack Shoto.
Big Juan.
Big Juan. That's coming. And every time I get Shotos, Sentai Shotos, I want to display all of them so bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
A, there's way too many of them, and B, my perfect world is I have space for my mini plot and my Super Shoto.
Right.
Shoto Super, excuse me. I've been wanting to rearrange my figures for a long time in this place. My room. You can check some of my TikToks to see what my room looks like, kind of.
Oh. At Super Blastex.
So how was your week?
It was pretty good. It was pretty jam-packed.
Also, this is the first time we have like a decent enough break.
Yeah.
We've been doing these every 4 days, kind of. Every 4 to 5 days, depending on how you look at the hours. Yeah. Like the hour of the upload.
There's nothing to talk about.
So this time we had like 6 days since we last recorded. 6?
just about a whole week.
Yeah, so this episode's gonna go up later than that 4-day algorithm, but I felt like we needed some space to let those other videos breathe a little bit.
Yeah, and it looks like that's a good thing. That's what's happening, because some of those videos are gaining traction.
Yeah, I can look at the little line graph and it's going up.
Oh hell!
The line goes up.
The line always goes up.
Gross. So yeah, sorry. Go ahead. How was your random tangent?
Pretty good. Yeah, random tangent. That's the thing I've been doing on the side with my buddy Derek, trying to get Devin and Jalen involved. Devin's been away in Seattle. He has his own personal trip that he had to do, his own little vacation that he did. So
Nice.
He's gonna tell us all about that before he
When he gets back.
yeah, when he gets back, before he gets shipped off overseas again.
Oh.
He thinks it's gonna happen. We don't know yet. And Jalon, still having personal troubles, can't really get on anything that we're a part of, so that sucks. But me and Derek have been going strong. We're going at it, doing this internet thing. And for me, pretty much, it's just been learning how to use the tools that are available to me, like learning how to use DaVinci Resolve better and more efficient.
Are you watching YouTube videos like this is how you do this?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I stopped doing that.
Stopped?
Yeah, I stopped doing that like a while ago, because I had the mentality, whenever we started doing this podcast,
Yeah.
I had the mentality of like, okay, I'm just going to do it. However way I learned how to do it is how I would learn if I was like in a corporate setting where I had just the tools in front of me and they just told me to do a project and go, right? But now I'm learning that
That's not how it's done in corporate either, though.
No. Well, that's how I thought, because whenever my background personally with like computer programs and all that is AutoCAD. I went to school to be an engineer, so I'm very familiar with that type of UI.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I went to video editing and audio editing, it sort of became like a thing that I can apply other techniques to this new thing. So I thought I had enough information to just go at it like if I was in school working on assignments. But now learning with the YouTube videos and asking questions online and just talking to people that use the other products or the other programs that I use, I've been like way behind, like so much. Like so much.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I could do thumbnails in DaVinci, and I just did a couple thumbnails.
Tony, if you ever get like a corporate job or like a real job, please ask for help.
Yeah.
Please don't just
Suffer.
do it on the fly.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. For this, you weren't getting paid for it, so who cares? But the fact that you thought that the corporate world was somebody gets an assignment, whether you know how to do it or not, they just
And then you
wing
get
it.
thrown to the wolves.
That is not how. Hell no. You're not hired for that.
Yeah.
Let's see how well you do. You're hired because you fucking know how to do it.
True that. It's like when people lie on their resumes, say they're fluent in Excel.
Yeah.
And they don't know shit. And
Yeah.
people that actually know how to do Excel are like no mouse in it.
I wish I knew how to do Excel.
Yeah, that's a really interesting skill.
Just because it's a skill now, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Especially with corporate life. Most jobs that you hear about nowadays are like tech or like business stuff. Or that's what I hear. So it's like you need to know computer stuff. Yeah, but that's pretty much my stuff. Doing random tangent on the side. Recording some gameplay. Me and Derek went and Derek got a Switch, first of all. He's never had a Switch before. And we recorded some YouTube videos, us playing 1v1s, and we live streamed. We live streamed on Sunday afternoon, and I cut it up, chopped it up, and put it up on YouTube on Random Tangent. Today, it came out today. Premiered. Not very many views right now, but it's like at 10, which is the most.
Wow. Can you, or do
Yeah.
you, how do I say this? Do
Can I?
you wear wigs?
Have I worn wigs?
Are you going to wear wigs? Will you wear wigs?
Will you wear wigs? Yes.
Have you put it on social media?
Yeah.
This video?
Yeah.
On Twitter? Threads?
Twitter and Threads, I'm leaving to another person. We're trying to work that out. So I know. Yeah. I'm in charge.
No, I mean your personal account.
My personal.
Yes.
No.
You need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's gonna go to a brand new startup. You have to use what you have to push them there.
That's what I've been asking Derek to do. I've been really not sort of nagging him, but like reminding him, pushing him to
I see
promote our stuff.
He has a little Instagram page, right?
Oh yeah.
And he gets some views. I've seen.
Yeah, he's doing really good. He just got a he just went today. He got a partnership, a collaboration. He went skydiving.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna film it, or he filmed it today, and with their people and his company and all that, they collaborated to make a video, skydiving video.
Cool.
Yeah, but not so much on my side. Yeah, I should post more on my side.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been doing with this.
Yeah,
it's on my account. No, it's not a Joe Super Hyper account.
Oh yeah.
It's my account that I had 19 followers on.
Yeah, and now we've grown so much.
We lost one recently.
What?
But even my Twitter too. That's just me.
Oh yeah.
But that's what I link to this and everything. There is no account. Maybe eventually when we get, I don't know, 200 subscribers.
Yeah.
No, 250. I'll open a dedicated social media account for this.
For it to just be us.
Yeah, but that would only make sense if we did have weekly clips where we can put to get people to go to the podcast. That would only work if we had insight to what this is. Easily if we were a wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
And then there was a show on Tuesday, but we record on Monday. We can tweet or we can post a picture about what happened on the wrestling show, even though we're not recording a podcast about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the same thing for this. If we record and then we want to have a Cho Super Hyper take, which is what everybody does now.
Yeah. Takes.
We would do a take on, look, they're releasing a Memorial TOQGER changer. What do you think about it? And that's when you make that engagement. But right now, we barely have the engagement on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the point in doing social media yet.
Well, that's the interesting thing I've learned about this so far, is that Instagram, TikTok, just Instagram and TikTok have blown up the stuff that we've been putting up more than the YouTube stuff. The YouTube stuff has a couple of views altogether.
Yeah,
but
even the
TikTok,
YouTube Shorts though.
And the YouTube Shorts have not too much. Yeah. The YouTube Shorts have not too many views, but stuff on TikTok and Instagram that's been going out have been consistently getting views. So it's it's so weird.
Let me give you a tip.
Pro tip.
At the end of your little TikToks, Instagram videos, whatever, you need to have a page that says, for the rest of the conversation, go to, and not even have not even have a link, because it's not clickable in a reel.
Yeah. Which
have
sucks.
I see it in my head because I see it all the time. A picture of the YouTube logo. Just that, not even youtube.com, just that, / random tangent.
Yeah.
Or whatever you guys, however it's spelled or everything, with the underscore and everything that you may need. And then under that, maybe a thumbnail of the episode you're talking about. So that way they can just go to that. Okay, I know how to go to user of that. I know how to, or you can do a little magnifying glass and then random tangent.
Oh, yeah.
Or the random, whatever. Like I said, I forgot how you guys named it.
Random tangent pod.
Yeah. And then, like I said, maybe if you don't have to, but maybe include a picture of the thumbnail so that they go, okay, there's it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
There's a thumbnail I want to go to see what the hell these guys are talking about.
I think I've seen exactly the image you're talking about. I just forget where exactly it's from. I think it's from a Smash podcast. Maybe,
or I think the Always Sunny podcast.
That's what Yes, that's what it is. That's what it's from. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a great idea. I should write that down. For the ends of those. You see the ends of those TikToks and reels?
Yeah, where at the end it's you guys, maybe it could just be you guys rambling off. While it's playing, maybe have some the little lo-fi music you play here.
Yeah.
There, and then while that splashes on the screen, check us out on blah, 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 blah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Especially as you're saying, you're kind of blowing up more on Instagram and TikTok. I think that'll help. And then on the on the channel's description, you have links to the YouTube, right?
Yeah, so that's what in the description we have links to the YouTube on my TikTok and on the Instagram that we have.
Yeah.
They're both linked to each other.
Mhm.
The only thing I have to do is for my YouTube videos link the other socials to that, which I would need to do a YouTube verification, which I just did the other day actually. So now I can add links in my descriptions for YouTube videos. Yeah.
Also, I would do stories that you can save. You know how you can save stories on your Instagram and you can make collections on TikTok. On Instagram, I would make a story that has that splash page, and then also a splash page for your TikTok on Instagram, and then also a splash page on your Twitter, whatever.
Like a non-clickable link tree.
No, that's where you put the links.
Oh, okay.
On those stories. So but those are saved stories underneath.
Oh, okay.
And you can put like reach out or something for the title of it.
Mm-hmm.
You click on it and you be like, watch us on YouTube, and then that's how they can click. Because even the thing I told you, like putting that thing at the very end, because you can't click it, you just can't.
Right. There's no embedded links
on a reel or TikTok. But even that of like putting the name out for that, it's so that it's easier for people to see, and they can. It's still gonna take less people to do that because they're not clicking.
Yeah.
If there's just buttons that you can click on to take you where you want to go, saving a story on your Instagram reel, and just having that like, what are you? And then putting that kind of thing up every time you do a new episode, that'll help too. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Those are great ideas.
So it's work though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I'm glad that we have this recorded so I can listen back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's work, but it's like, I really like it. Like right now, for example, you were taking a shower, and I was in my room. I was supposed to have been eating dinner, but instead I was just working on a thumbnail because that's just I prioritized the quote unquote work. I just like it too much. Like how you said with the ideas and all that. Yeah. Now I have stuff to do. That's awesome. That's great.
Hey, I have some live streams of when I played video games.
Yeah. You want me to cut those up?
Get those and see what you can do with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just see if you can pull anything out of anything.
Absolutely.
For me playing Pokemon,
Metroid
Fusion, I put that up.
Yeah, you put it up on YouTube. I put it up
already. I kind of cut it together, and it has no recording of me.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon does.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Oh, Mario. I played Mario as well. Mario Wonder, I think.
If you could if you give me those files, I could totally work on them.
If I can find those files.
Heck yeah.
But they were also live. So I don't know if I recorded them.
Yeah. So
I may have just put them up there.
On OBS, I've learned that with my with the first Smash recording that we did. If you're in OBS, you have to click specifically save recording or record while streaming, and then save recording after streaming.
Yeah, I believe it's deleted.
Yeah. Damn.
The original.
Yeah, the original, but maybe you can download them from YouTube, the live
section. Yeah.
Then I can just take that. But yeah, give me some more activities. Give me some more projects.
My past week, I don't think I did anything.
Yeah, how was your week? The past 6-7 days, 4 days. You're planning to go out this Halloween weekend?
I'm gonna try to. We'll see. But we are gonna go to a K-pop festival this weekend, and I'm very excited for that. We being my sister and her daughters.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully my little sister too.
And what are you gonna do Sunday? Sunday.
I might go to the beach with my dad.
Oh, nice.
His birthday on Wednesday.
Oh, sweet. Beach time.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've been seeing those TikToks saying that Galveston's getting better.
It's just propaganda.
You think so?
Probably. Okay, are you ready to just get into the episodes?
Yeah, sure.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about
superhero time.
And we're back. Episode 6 of Gavv. Tony, what's this?
This is a bitter chocolate transformation.
Right.
Except it isn't. It's
on the wiki it says.
Yeah. Transformation is bitter chocolate.
No, this one's better.
Yeah.
The one on the screen. Listener is better.
The wiki is doing direct because transformation is bitter chocolate. Henshin wa bita choco. Direct. Well, this is just like it's better. So we get Valen.
Yeah.
Finally.
It's his debut.
Yeah, California man. He finds out his Saichol, his surrogate father, has been taken, gobbled up, but not just taken and gobbled up. Snapped in half. Gavv said in passing that if you cut them or destroy them, they will die.
Yeah, he said. Yeah.
Be careful with them. If they snap, they die.
Yeah.
Which, how does he know that? This is all word of mouth. It could be nothing, right? You could just put the two back together, and then he'll be fine if you just snap it together. But I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
Especially since the other guy has the other part.
Yeah.
I think it's very nice that this is very cleanly cut.
Yeah.
Literally made to be cut like this instead of having any stress points of where it's going to crack or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very real. But yeah, he's torn up. Okay. The intro changes.
Oh, yeah, the intro. Intro's been changing each episode. Yeah, a little bit by little bit every episode. So this time we get Shoma's newest form, which is the marshmallow.
Kind of his newest form was the fire swords, I guess, but
oh yeah, true that.
I did this to bring up something that I thought about after this episode. And I asked you about it while we're watching the latest episode 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So in this part of the intro, it flashes the actors, and then little bubbles or balls jump up beside them, and it shows. And in the episode 7, we saw that Valen, obviously, his face is there now because we know from this episode.
Yeah, he has one.
He has one, and the empty bubble still floats or jumps up next to Sachika.
Yes,
and it's still empty. Do you think she's going to become a writer?
Yes.
Do you think they're going to put her through this surgery?
No, absolutely not.
To become a writer?
Nope.
Why not?
I think they're going to try a different approach. If he is a Granute half human with a surgery that makes him into Gavv, and Valen is a human with a Granute organ to become a Kamen Rider, then Sachika should be just a human that uses Granute powers in a way that doesn't conflict with the same attributes as these other two people. So she'll become a writer, but she won't be as Granute affiliated. Just to make it different. Do you think she's going to be a writer?
No.
Okay.
I don't think that they're going to put her... I don't know. Not giving her the surgery would be really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had to give Valen the surgery.
Yeah.
They had to. I don't know what the point would be to figure out how to do it without it.
New technology of progression in the plot, maybe?
Of like...
Yeah.
Body functions? Because this is...
Well,
he transported, you know...
Right. So what I'm saying is like a suit. Not so much as a transformation. Like a suit.
So who would make it?
The professor. So that he could get one without having to use the granite organ. I'm thinking, so this is very much points from Kuga and points from Agito with story elements and all that. Agito has Kamen Rider G3, which is a transformation hero, not a Kamen Rider, right? He has a suit.
Okay. The monsters' main goal, the bad guys here, is to steal happiness from people.
Yeah.
Sachika's name literally has happy in it.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to take her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think she's gonna be one of the most
oh no,
damsel in distress. I don't think she's gonna eat it.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna play a major part. I think they're gonna find a way to like weaponize her happiness, like have her make people happy, and then they take from her. Or I've seen some people suggest that she becomes the big bad at the end. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Or she becomes a big bad, not the last one, but a big bad.
She could be a boss. Girl boss.
I don't know, because her whole thing is making people happy. And the candy people's whole thing is stealing happy people, because that makes a spice.
Yep.
So I just don't see that translating into a rider form. I see it more as them using her
as like a source.
Yeah, or something to that effect. I also don't see them doing the gore surgery thing to her.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, I don't know, like she would not have earned it as much as the dude who
went through it,
light cut open. And then after the surgery, he went and fought. And
the dude whose whole story up to this point is being that he's been fighting these Granutes his whole life, or being involved with the Granutes. Yeah. No, yeah, I can definitely see that.
But I'm down to be proven wrong because I want a female rider, of course.
And you're right. That would be very much not earned if she were to just be given it.
Yep.
Something were to have to happen, or she would just not get a suit, or use it in another way, like how you said.
Yeah.
Which I think that sounds a lot more interesting than just her getting a suit.
Who was the last one? Majade. We gotta watch that movie.
Oh yeah,
Majade movie.
Majade's intro.
Yeah.
First appearance.
But I was just thinking about the last time, and I'm only doing it because that's what we're looking at. The last female writer and how she got her powers. We haven't seen that movie, but I'm gonna bet that she earned them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not to say that there's no world where Sachika could earn it or couldn't earn, whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't see her as a fighter.
Because she's the happy-go-lucky.
She provides a different service in this show right now. Who was before that? What's her name? Cat Girl.
I was about to say Sabella.
Whoa, that's way.
Yeah, it was way before. Yeah, Nago,
yeah.
Yeah.
She's not like a fighter either. But that was kind of like the point of that, where you got like all kinds of different people. And then before that was the GOAT. So she definitely earned it.
Hold on, I can only think of Aguilera. I can't think of her name. She's right here. Oh yeah, she's right there. I can't read that far.
It's like shorts but longer, and they're
Jean.
There you go.
Jane.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, maybe she's like, her thing is that she gets so happy, and the happiness gives her suit. But then that would make her just a bigger target for
the
Smile
spices.
Company.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Stomach Company. Excuse me, I said Smile. The Stomach Company.
Oh.
Anyway, let's go on. Let's continue.
Yeah, it's good theories.
So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we're in the actual episode. He's just snacking away. Yeah, this was funny because he shoots out and he misses.
Yeah, just straight up shoots him out, misses. Oh, I like this a lot. So they are like just straight up his minions.
Yeah.
They do whatever he says.
They're his agents.
Yeah. I want to see where that goes. If there's one that like misbehaves or whatever. But so far they're just loyal minions, which is cool.
I hope not one of them misbehaves. What the hell is the point? Because
having a rotten cavity or something, or a bad candy. I don't know.
Well, I mean, because he makes them.
Yeah, true that.
And like the first thing I thought of was like spicy candy.
Yeah.
Chamoy. But he's already had spicy chips, and that just helped him. Or like you said, maybe a cavity thing or something, or maybe like a jawbreaker, or a super lemon head.
Oof. So sour. Yeah, so Sachika is the one in this story that coins the term Gochizo. I love that.
She names them.
Yeah. I love that so much. She sees them, she's like, "Oh, you like these toys, huh? What line are they from?
What series are they from?"
Yeah, it's great. Oh,
I love that because that's just how. I mean, it's probably not because this is a fucking toy commercial show. But I like the idea that even a normal person like her knows how in-depth like toys are and toy catalogs and stuff and series and lines and like, you know, stuff like that. And she sees all that and they look related, so it looks like maybe a Gashapon line or something like that. Yeah, I like that.
Which they are.
Yeah, SG?
Yeah, SG. Shogaku. Yeah, so she loves them instantly. I like that a lot. She coins the term Gochizo.
She named them.
Yeah, she named him. I actually forget the next part of this episode, but I can probably read it right here. Oh yeah. Hanto runs back to what's this guy's name? Kenzo's lab. And shows him, "Hey man, my surrogate dad's been cut up in half. Can you do anything about it?" And Kenzo's like, "Sorry, dude. Shit out of luck." And then Hanto proceeds to cry in a corner for like 2-3 hours. Pretty good, actually. Pretty relatable. Back in the demon world, or the stomach world, teeth world, whatever. These two are mulling over the fact that they're scrubs, and they keep on losing their side hustlers, their part-timers, is what they call them.
Well, this is they're reacting to losing all the humans.
Yeah.
The last episode.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a Twitter image right there.
Emotional time.
Yeah. Oh, who did I say that had the most realistic cry? Ooh, I forget that, but this is a good contender because he does. This guy Hanto is really expressive in the intro, and with his promotional videos that you see online.
This dude's a crier.
Yes,
he's a. I think he does it on command or something. He's done it a bunch. He's almost done it every other episode.
Yeah, he's great. He J-drama material.
I mean, that's what this is for, right? So setting up for.
Mm-hmm.
I watched. I'll talk about it after this.
Okay.
Yeah. So he tells him, you know, I got this toy from Premium Bandai. Check it out.
This just came in from P Bandai. You want to see?
Only cool guys get it. Yeah, there it is. It's the back of it. You see the screws?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's not that easy, and you have to get infused with this fucking rock Ultraman looking thing.
Yeah, so this is just straight up Ultraman, right?
That's what this looks like.
Yeah, so he tells him you need to have this organ that oozes a fluid that's specific to the Granute's biology.
Because that's how informed he is.
Right. He's very informed.
Yeah.
Sneaky eyes.
Yeah, we get confirmed that orange dude, I think his name is Dente. No, Dente's the whale.
Dente is the whale, yeah.
The orange stomach ink guy. He's sort of made
Nelv stomach.
Nelv, okay. He sort of implied that actually Valen is a creation of him.
Yes.
All of this.
All alone.
So you know what? Speaking to that, maybe turns out he didn't need that thing shoved inside of him. Maybe there's something that this guy wanted to test.
Yeah.
And maybe she finds another way. You're right. Maybe she does find another way. It's a henshin.
Yeah, you're right. It could be something where it's like they just wanted that organ in there so that he's more easily controllable in some way. Or
to see if it's possible.
Yeah.
Because I think at the end of the day, to redeem his father, they may not redeem Shoma's dad, but to redeem him is going to be something like, oh, I had to get a woman wife or a woman to a human woman, excuse me.
Yeah.
To build the bridge between humans and stomachs, and that way our king, and then Shoma comes out and he's like, well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted
it's my life.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that's what that's gonna go to, and then maybe that's what that leads into this. So maybe the reason Nav or whatever, what's his name? Nelv is doing this is so that once it proves successful, he can go tell his dad, or his dad's dead. Well, tell the brother, or whatever, whoever's in charge now. He can go tell him, hey,
the big bro,
I did this and it worked. We can make a line of people instead of wasting time with spices on the sugar. We can take over the human. Whatever, I don't know. I'm writing their story for them.
Which
it's probably not going to be that.
Which could all happen.
Yeah, it's not going to. But yeah, that's I can see that being a thing.
Definitely, I could as well.
Because for now, in my head, it's just going to be anything that Valen does is because Nelv wanted it to happen.
Yep.
Including whatever this dude tells him to do or doesn't tell him to do.
Yeah, Kenzo.
This group right here is being led on by that guy. And it's going to end with Valvarad fighting. Valen fighting.
Yeah, Gavv.
Big bad.
Oh yeah. Do you think there's
no, Valen fighting that guy.
Yeah. Do you think there's a word for that? There's definitely a word for that, right? Where it's a guy on one side and another guy on the other side, leading both sides, behind closed doors. There's a word for that in stories, where it with Kenzo,
like a puppet master,
huh?
Like a puppet master.
Yeah. Where like Kenzo and Nelv, they're both human and Granute, but they're pulling the strings for their own personal gain. That isn't exclusive to the bad guys or the good guys.
I don't think Kenzo's doing anything like that.
You don't think so?
No, I think he's completely a pawn.
Ooh, okay.
I think maybe he thinks he is. But it's just not. It's not what he thinks it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't. The only thing he's really like, the only bad thing really that we've seen him do is steal chocolate candies.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, just steal the handful of them that are nice and neat.
Yeah, not moving. Okaide, and then so he can go see the whale. One more time.
One more every episode.
We gotta have it.
Yep. This kid's getting paid.
Every episode.
Yeah, every episode.
I don't know if they are actually.
But yeah, we get a flashback every episode of how his mama died. Look at him cry again.
Yep. Oh yeah, we get a sneak peek of hooligan Valen.
Yeah, delinquent Valen. Valen is teenage days.
It was weird to me how from this he's like, you know what, I do want to be a reporter. Yeah. Like, where'd that come from? You fought
I was gonna say something about that too. It's from him as a kid being traumatized, seeing his mom eaten by a monster.
Yeah.
Then him being a delinquent, being sort of raised by this reporter friend, adult supervisor, whatever, and then him being a delinquent in school, being like, you know what? Maybe I do want to be a reporter. Where did that come from? Please.
It's yeah. I mean, I would have maybe had his fight be about, well, they took my camera and I was doing a story on this, so I had to fight him back.
But no, it's just him roughing up other kids.
There wasn't even a reason for the fight or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. With his haircut and the way he's dressed, you're to imply he's a shitty kid, right? Like that's how the delinquents.
Yeah, that's how they dress up with their button ups opened and their collars flared.
And the hair.
And the hair,
slicked
yeah.
back. Yeah.
So he said in this conversation, "You're gonna do my paper. You're gonna publish my paper. Whoa!" Because he's still into monsters and all that. And then later on, oh look, he's an adult. Apprenticeship for the surrogate father, which was the episode 1, episode 2, somewhere in this. This is flashback to episode 1 or to episode 2, I think.
No, this is a new thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just to show, to distinguish that, he's working here now.
I see. Look at him cry.
Yeah. I think the lesson learned from there was that he doesn't make much money from it, or he didn't make. He's dead now. He didn't make much money from it, but he liked sharing the truth.
Yeah,
and that's, I think, what's gonna push Valen forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hoodie alert! Another hoodie again. I don't remember if we've talked about that one, but
I don't think we did.
The Lakers one, maybe.
It's not Lakers. It's LSU. Louisiana State University.
It's Lakers too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because remember, the orange one is different from the purple one he's wearing. It's 2.
That's right.
So yeah, he eats a whole bag of candy and some chocolates.
Yeah, so this guy's the comedic effect eater. They morph his body and all that to mush all the food, which is cool. I like it. What is right here?
Did they know he had candy producing powers? No, right? Because
no.
Why did they not let them eat? Just to be shitty?
Yeah, just to be shitty. Well, it's because they can't. So we haven't seen what they eat yet. So they could just eat that shit.
They could just eat poo-poo?
Yeah.
Like that's just normal food for them?
Yeah, exactly. Just like boom poo.
That's like evolutionary wise. It's crazy that they would have 2 stomachs if they eat shit. Like, what's the purpose of having 2 stomachs?
Yeah. Yeah, he gives him the chocolate. He's super happy, but he says he's still hungry. Dente,
he gets him to join his side just to get snacks.
Right, because he's specifically, or he's technically a stomach too. He's like, okay, I'll help you, kid, if only just for the snacks, because I've been cooped up in here in my cave for 50 years. And so he gives him a Zaku Zaku chip to communicate between the two.
Yeah. That was something that happened at the beginning that we didn't really talk about. That method of having a bunch of Gochizo around the city, that's weird.
Yeah, you think so?
That's going to take forever to get back to him.
Yeah.
That's going to take forever to get back to him.
That would only work well, because, I mean, it works all right now, but that would only work, like, perfect if the Gochizo were hive mind and not individual creatures.
Yes. You know what else? I don't know if you remember it happening in Sunday's episode. There was an update to what the Gochizo can do. Oh, I don't remember. With another device.
Oh, yeah. That, okay, I want to talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah. But it's funny. I'll bring it up again in a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, he comes back and he wants the thing. This is where I'm going to bring it up. So yeah, this is where we like assume this is how he's going to do the procedure. He gave him all the info for it and everything. We see on the screen like the instructions on the Gavv belt, the red Gavv and everything.
Yeah, this is Dente's instructions.
I want to see other Gavvs that look like the red one for them to keep calling it the red Gavv.
Yeah. Well, their Gavv is just their stomach. Is just their mouth stomach.
Well, Gavv is the name of that henshin device.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not even a belt.
Right, it's just Gavv.
It's this Gavv. And they call it the red, so it makes me think there's other colored Gavs. And there are going to be, probably for summer movies and shit.
Yeah.
Winter movies and all that.
I'm the blue Gavv.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got Gavv.
Gavv.
Oh, Gavv.
It's a Sentai Gavv.
Oh, rainbow? Hell yeah, let's go.
Rainbow Gavv.
Yeah, he still has an iPad just watching stuff.
Straight up. Just straight up.
That's what I brought up the other thing for, was that thing we see in the next episode.
Yeah.
That's what I've been bitching about.
Yes.
Not bitching, it's just funny. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they just use iPads. They're just
using digital tablets. And then the next episode, we do not get a digital tablet. We get what I've been wanting, but it's like, what the hell?
Well, you know what they had to do? They had to wait for the artists to finish sketching up that toy, and then they had to wait for production to finish the modeling, and then they had to wait for more production to finish making the toy.
No, these things are planned way ahead. This is weird.
Yeah, so he sees it. They're in Dente's lab now, and he's going over the instructions and all that.
They should have a little bit of green light on them to make them look like they're in this space.
Yeah, it doesn't help that much that they're black and white either.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is where they tell them, hey, that's we lost him. That's our brother guy, and there he's fighting and stuff.
And then Nelv knew the whole time.
Yeah. Because he's taking an interest in Valen. And there he has the whole other half.
Look at him. Not eating it, just keeping it.
I don't think they eat these. They're just spices.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, they put it in the conveyor, they get crushed.
Oh, yeah, you like this part.
No. Well, kind of. They put him through surgery, no anesthetic. He goes in there, dude. So there's no description and there's no details, because obviously this is a kid show, but there's no description or details or explanation to where the organ will go and what he needs to do for the surgery. They just say it's a surgery and you do this thing to put this thing in you, but they don't explain like, okay, I'm gonna cut your abdomen and I'm gonna put this in your stomach.
It's gonna be exactly where his belly button is perfectly, because it's gonna glow.
Right.
Next time he henshins, we're gonna see something glow there, and then pass.
Right. It's gonna be so cool looking, but it's just so graphic because this is a kid show, right? They don't explain it. They just say surgery, whatever.
Yeah.
But they show the fucking blood.
Yeah.
They show the blood.
Yeah.
It's so gory.
So the little Gochizo's reporting.
Yeah.
This one makes sense because it looks like it's right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Because Gavv happens to be working, giving out flyers right here. So yeah, he looks up, he sees that.
Disgusting. He freaks out. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Do you see the creative way that they have to move the Gochizo?
Whoa, where?
It's a chopstick through the grates.
Chopsticks?
Yeah, or like a stick through the grate right there.
I don't know how the Gochizo really work. I didn't think about it.
This little button tab right there. You can actually see it. Where the other grate hole would be, you push that tab in.
Oh.
Yeah, so he gets scared, runs back to Gavv, says, hey, brr, 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 brr.
Yeah, he's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird to me because, he got him to go in and everything, but only because he said that he would also go in. Like he goes, yeah, good food. Are you going to go too? Yeah, I am. All right, I'll go.
You're the guy giving out the posters, dog.
And I just imagine him sitting there waiting all day for him. Like, he said he was going to come eat.
He said he was going to come eat and then he ran away. I don't know what.
3 hours later, like, what's going on?
That's awesome. I'd be down for that.
Or he goes to eat, right?
And
then he goes to pay. He goes, no, that guy told me
it was free. He's gonna pay for me.
He was gonna. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, and Sachika on the inner part, he is also giving out flyers to no one.
No, she was like.
Oh, she coming
waiting
out the
for
place?
her cue. Yeah, and then she comes out, and then she's in the front.
Nice.
Like, yeah. It was so that the guy wouldn't hit on her. I guess what?
They covered up the Gochizo screw holes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, he's got to go.
He says, "Hey, can I go?" Oh Christ!
There's the blood.
Oh God. Yeah. So
Let's move forward fast.
Yeah. Here's the blood. YouTube and all that. No anesthetic. He goes in there. Oh. Just like Ichigo.
Yeah.
So he goes into it, and we cut back to Gavv looking totally not suspicious or out of the blue, totally blending in.
Yeah, it's gotten to a point where I can't stand the civilians of tokusatsu shows because they look so boring.
Yeah,
that's the whole point, right? They're supposed to be wearing like drab colors.
These two are like the most interesting right there. Those two girls. That one on the left is the blandest landmine like ever, but it's more creative than the dude in the olive jacket and jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just funny that Gavv like stands out like crazy. Yeah, he does like a magic trick. This was weird that he tied it. I mean, he had to tie it behind his neck, but
Yeah.
you're too close, man.
Yeah.
It's like if this was a real magic trick, it's crazy. Everybody's like, yeah. Yeah, he was just gonna.
I want to know what the plan was there, because like he has the thing right, and he's gonna grab her up with the stomach tongue thing. How is he gonna like grab it? Is he gonna like do real quick like swoop of the plastic?
No, yeah, I think he's gonna just have it and be like, "Look, I turned her into this. There you go.
There you go.
See you later."
Yeah, that'd have been awesome.
Actually, this guy was the one who gave 2, got 1. Maybe he'll like do it, and then take whoever's still around.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, they're scared. It's shitty spice, but he still has it.
Mhm.
He's still getting more people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would explain why he gets gypped.
maybe that. And then after everybody's cleared out, and he's gotten like 2 or 3 people, then he just leaves. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, because this felt kind of forced. How he was so mad at Gavv.
Yeah.
Stay away from my girl.
Gavv pushed the girl away to save her.
Especially since everybody was reacting to just like the girl has her phone out and she's definitely pointing at the dude.
Yeah.
But nobody was like, "Oh, that dude's a fucking monster!" Like the tongue came out of his stomach.
Yeah. I mean, you can see the girl on the top left right there. She's obviously scared as hell. But
Yeah,
it's not,
she's
but
recording.
it's not brought up.
Yeah. So then he's. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that was there because like to further the thing about him being hated by everybody.
Yeah.
Like, oh, even in my human form, people don't like me. I don't know.
I see that.
He's gonna have a rampage mode. It's gonna be a sugar rush,
Sugar rush.
and he's gonna like go berserk.
So he's chocolate, donut, what's the next? Wafers?
For this guy,
Yeah.
probably ice cream,
Ice cream. Yeah.
Reese powers,
Yeah.
or chocolate popsicles.
I thought wafers because it was another super sugary.
He,
Choco.
wafers aren't super sugary.
Huh?
Wafers aren't super sugary.
Are they not? I thought they were.
No, I was gonna say chocolate and donuts are not very Japanese.
Oh, okay.
So for that, I think they could do ice cream.
Lucas.
Huh? I just don't. I was because honestly, when you asked that, I was thinking what like Japanese chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and then I thought about well, also it would be in line with like donuts and like chocolate bars. Those two aren't super Japanese desserts
No.
or dessert snacks.
The only snack thing I can think of with chocolate is like White Day.
It's where you make your own.
Yeah. Which is like, yeah, you make your own. You don't buy it at the store.
And that's a girl makes it for a boy.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of, like where it's like a Japanese treat sort of thing.
I mean Valentine's Day, but that gets addressed next episode too.
True that.
Yeah, so he passes out from the work. Okay, so they fight and he transforms into the slime one that we saw the other day.
Oof.
Henshins and yeah.
Cool fight ensues. He pops out. Oh, I saw a discussion. That sword is his tongue.
Yeah.
Is what people have figured out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought about that, but yeah, that is straight up his tongue.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, nasty.
Yeah, because he shoots it out here.
Yep. Which is what I thought of initially. I was like, oh, why did he just shoot it out? I was like, oh, it's his tongue.
Yeah, it's all red.
Epic fight ensues. He goes in for a finisher, does some cool swipes. Nice kicking gummy. As he goes for the kick, lands it on his head, but he slips off because he's a slimy bastard.
Yep.
And he says, oh, I can do this too, as he does a Hell Zone grenade and pieces out of there.
Yeah.
Slime.
Yeah, slimy. Oh, and then he slips and falls, and then he is lost for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he shoots him, asks him, is this your work?
Monsters
Yeah,
caught
it
up.
is. So that camera, isn't it supposed to have a display?
Yes, it should be on the other side. That's a GoPro 4, I think it is. GoPro 4, it's off. That front display should be like how long you've been recording, what file it's going to, all that stuff. But yeah, it's just totally off.
I thought so.
But yeah, here we go. Valen transformation with the white chocolat. Oh my goodness.
So I heard people say this is like an electric chair.
I also
for
saw
this
that.
thing, which is true. These little candies die every time they get used. So cool, fun.
Gruesome graphic.
Yeah, and then it pours out. What'd you think of the Henshin?
I liked it a lot. I didn't think that they were gonna incorporate the wrapper part of his chocolate, but I did like that. Whenever he first Henshin, we saw it live, and it looked from the beginning without the chocolate pieces. It just looks like a Faiz suit, just straight up like a Faiz suit. It could just be like that. But then he puts on the chocolate, like, oh, okay, I see where they're going. His helmet's like a bike helmet, right?
I think so.
Kamenrider.
I wouldn't have put the foil over the stuff that isn't chocolate, like his forehead.
Yeah.
That's like the wrapper, right?
Yeah.
I would have put foil only on the parts that were chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have looked cooler.
Yeah, you're right. That definitely looked cooler. I also would have put more bits of chocolate on him.
Yeah.
He's a terrible aim because he just got out of surgery. He's shooting all over the place. Dude's like, "Oh, you're terrible aim, aren't you?"
Yeah, we get a quick FPS shot.
Yeah. Epic fight ensues.
Sucks the shit out of him.
He's
Still
all slimy,
slippery, bastard.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about the anti-belt? Piece of chocolate.
Oh, that's also, I took a picture of that on purpose. That.
Yeah.
It's another secondary that doesn't have the belt. The same belt.
It reminds me a lot of the first form of Bat Engine, where it's just the gun.
Oh.
Bat Engine, and then he does the
And he puts the gun, no?
No, that's his second form.
That's 02.
Yeah.
02. 01.
01, yeah.
Vulcan Sniper Wolf,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck his name.
Yeah, he uses the gun, but then like I said, he puts it in. This reminds me of
It reminded me of Vice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vice doesn't have a...
Yeah, he just has the plate.
Like a circle, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's interesting. I wish he had a belt, or like a thing to put that gun on, but no. But it's okay. Epic fight ensues. He gets wrecked on, has to fight creatively. And we have this cool battleground with the scaffolding and all that, be in between construction. He lands some good hits, some special moves. The gun is a big part of this. Very big part of the fights. I like the practical effect here where he's on the platform and he shoots the sides of it to make it fall down. And he actually falls down. Like they cut the wire right there for the platform. Yeah. I like that a lot. Pushes him up, shoots him in the air, and then does his poo-poo finisher.
This reminds me of Valvorad, where he got, I think, Gigas with the sword and picked him up.
Yeah.
Straight up. And yeah, he does his chocolate ball. See that whole thing happening, Gavv barely gets there.
He was lost.
And he shoots a big chocolate whopper.
I love that. I love that he shoots a whopper.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Chocolate ball.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then he gets him. Covered in boom boom.
Bro.
But it's actually exploding boom boom.
It's actually exploding poo poo. There it goes.
Nice. Who guys don't look at explosions?
No. So does that mean that there's monsters raging rampant all over part of the city because all of the Gochizo are here instead of monitoring?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not doing their job.
Yeah, the way he pressed the button to make it turn off, I didn't like it. It felt very like it wasn't working. It wasn't on.
Yeah, no, it's...
I know it wasn't on.
Yeah.
But they could have like turned it on. They could have just charged it and like, whatever. Yeah, he just takes these 4 perfect chocolate.
The only 4 that are actually there in real life.
Yeah.
So Gavv sees Valen's like, oh, who the heck are you, guy?
Yeah.
As Ken.
But also he sees him run off with those and I was like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're right. I'm pretty sure he does like see him snatch the stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He just runs off.
Oh, maybe he just sees him run off, but still. Yeah, he gets redemption because he already killed the guy who killed his guy.
Yep.
Oh, and there goes, yeah.
As we see Nelv on a rooftop looking over, it's like, Jike Hajimeoka. That's not what he says. It's a joke. He says, oh, okay. What does he say? I was just joking.
This is the last picture of the episode.
Oh, he silently observes the battle. Very cool. Nelv declared things will be more interesting from this point on since everything needs a bit of thrill. So he's just there to add a little bit of chaos, right? He's one of those characters.
He's being violent.
He's being violent. Oh, how chaotic. This is a good episode. This is a good introduction for a secondary writer. This is a lot of information stuff. I liked his surgery, going back to Ichigo. I loved his transformation type, which is a gun, not belt. I'd give this episode an 8 out of 10.
Cool.
Yeah, it's all right. This show's been pretty good so far. Aside from minor stuff like the iPads.
Yeah.
Minor stuff.
Or the monsters just having big heads.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Boonboomger, Super Sentai. Let's go. We're back. I forgot to get the English title of this episode. And I'm not going to either.
Yeah. This is...
You know what, I will.
Okay.
I'm not going to get it on the screen.
Right.
But you can still say what you're going to say.
All right. This is Bakuage 32. Hell's Playing Trains. Wow. Oh, that's audio.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It does not come out. It's not going to come out.
Okay. Cool,
I have it
cool.
muted on my whatever.
Yeah, this is Bakuage 23. Jigoku no Densha Gokko.
So on the subs, it says, let's play Infernal Trains.
Infernal, I see.
Scary shit.
Yeah, pretty scary shit. Hell's Playing Trains, which is fitting.
The episode has a cold opening where we see Gemba waking up. Oh, this is a TOQGER episode, and I wanted to cry several times throughout this episode.
Is it TOQGER?
It was amazing. Fuck yeah.
It was pretty. It was very cinematic.
I love TOQGER. Top 5 Sentai for sure. Damn. Maybe. It's up there.
Top five.
It's up there. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna mention last time. I saw a random episode of Dawn Brothers last night.
Yes.
And it was the one where it was the episode after Sono ni
Shono
where he came back.
Oh, okay.
It was after that. So he came back in the following episode where he beat Dawn. And Zenkaiser had to do the surgery on him.
Yep.
That was that whole thing. And they had the little contest with the peanut.
Yep.
And Saru brother caught it. And it was the first appearance of the Golden Phoenix.
Yeah.
God damn. Dawn Brothers is such a treasure. But I wanted to watch a random older Sentai, even if it was 2 years ago. To remember like what the episodes were like and what the pacing was like and everything. And I don't think I should have done that with Dawn Brothers.
No, there's nothing. There's none of that.
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
And you chose Dawn Brothers?
Yeah, I just wanted. I saw a picture of Haruka on Twitter.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, Only Sisters, badass. I want to see her. So yeah, she referenced her slump thing. It was a great episode.
Slumpus.
Anyway, I love Super Sentai. So yeah, they rescue him after getting whopped. And we see Akira. So you don't know much about TOQGER.
No.
And TOQGER, as of this year, has hit 10 years. So, spoilers free. Because, I mean, they reference it in the episode. You know one major thing about TOQGER, right?
Yes, I know the main thing about TOQGER.
I don't want to talk about that unless it comes up. But The reason I asked that is to ask you this about him. Do you know anything about him besides what I told you on the day?
No, I actually didn't know anything about him. I knew that there was an orange on the team, and I just knew that he wasn't the major thing. Okay. But I didn't know anything else about him.
Okay. So he's their sixth. I really like this episode a lot. I just have a couple disappointments. He doesn't transform, not once.
Oh wow.
There's no orange that transforms at all in this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's just two oranges.
There's two oranges that don't transform.
Yeah.
This was during the little commercial break during the or after the intro.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to catch the trains coming up again. Very nostalgic. The printer says Boonboomger on it. I think it's very funny that sorry, I'm putting back to it. Boonboomger. I think it's very funny that he's just straight up making the with what? You remember what it was called?
No.
Space fabric. He's making it
space
with space fabric. That's what he called it. Space fabric.
Just like space curry.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that.
Yeah. Oh man, it's good. It's cool because he could say, fabric from the planet Gursker, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
Just anything.
But it's a kids show.
And
he's talking to kids when he's saying this shit, so he's gonna say space
fabric.
Space fabric. This was a great moment.
Oh yeah,
this looks like a drama.
Where she looks at the. It does look like a drama. This show is filmed like a drama. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, this show is filmed beautifully.
Straight up like a drama.
Yeah, she sees the colors and she kind of marks out a little bit at the orange. She knows, they all still care about orange. I love that Akira put the bandages on him and they have these little patterns on him. Okay, so Akira's whole deal is that he was a major bad guy.
Oh, okay.
He was, he was a bad guy that just didn't want to be a bad guy. He loves rainbows.
Oh, okay.
That's his whole thing, is to protect the rainbows after rain.
Okay.
Well, his whole thing is that he was a train operator. He worked on the railroads.
Yeah.
So he would do maintenance and everything on the railroads all over just Japan all the time.
Oh wow.
This was after he left the Shadow Line, which is the bad guys.
Okay.
Because he didn't want to do that. So he has a monster form actually.
Whoa.
He's a cowboy guy.
Okay.
That's what the harmonica. He's like a cowboy, and then the way he puts his hard hat on.
Yeah, I got that.
It's like a cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a evil dude.
Yeah.
And they were able to purify his heart or whatever, and he became a TOQGER.
Wow.
And because he knows he's a bad guy or whatever, his little catchphrase before every fight. Because I love it when sixths have catchphrases before fights. But his was, so this is where I'll die today. Because he figures he's gonna die in battle. So yeah, that's his thing.
He's very drama.
Yes, he's very dramatic.
He's very dramatic.
He's very over the top, and then to the point where the TOQGER proper, or I was like, this fucking guy, like this. Yo, just chill, dude. They didn't rag on him or anything because they know how hard it was for him.
I'm glad you said that. I love when a serious character gets addressed as how ridiculous they are being as serious as they are.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, "What the hell are you?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm TOQGER." And I'm like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" So yeah, Gemba gets up to leave. He's like, "Oh yeah, so you can get your ass kicked again, dude."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I like that they get into it. I like them fighting a lot. Because Gemba could very easily also be a sixth. In my opinion. But yeah, they're fighting, and this idiot comes up and goes, "Hey, you want to fight? Let's really settle it." And they're like, "Huh?" And he's talking about sumo wrestling.
Yeah, what was that about sumo wrestling?
That's another thing that happened.
About him?
Yeah, not about him. They had an episode about that where he.
Okay.
I believe, I don't remember all the TOQGER episodes. But I feel like I remember him wearing that stupid ass hat. Oh, I shouldn't say it's proper.
A proper sumo garb.
yeah, them being here is great too. This shot for me was like, fuck, I'm so glad we don't have all these green screens anymore.
Yeah.
This looks awesome.
We're in the outside.
They got to film this. I'm not one of those train dudes, but I see it. I get it.
Do
you know what I mean? Those train people
No,
that
no, yeah.
fucking obsess over. I get it.
Train people.
Yeah. I get it. They're not that far away from mech.
No, right.
Like
in
the way you control, yeah, it is cool, but I just like they are just trains too, though.
Yes, they are just trains too. But if mecha was real life, we would be those train dudes.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I think most people would if mecha were real shit.
If there was real Gunbla,
like the TOQGER DX that I have, stiffest fucking thing. It's stiffer than the TOQGER. How about that?
Because
there are just lines.
Yeah,
we'll see that later.
Yeah.
But their henshin sequence, the way they use them, the way they fight.
Yeah.
Whenever the yellow punched and the punch kept going because the train kept. Yeah, that's all sick. It's so cool. Anyway, yeah, she gets to make. She's gonna make a train one, but she trips, of course.
Of course.
It gets on the railing, and I love that they didn't make a train monster. They made a railroad track monster. Great.
Which
I mean, he works like a train, but still.
Arguably is scarier.
Yeah, maybe this is the name. This is why the name of the episode is. Yeah, it's his railroad. But yeah, it's a train made of the. It's great. It's so innovative. And instead of it just being it's a train monster, no, it's a fucking railroad.
It's just railroad too. Jesus, I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
like it's just railroads.
And the first people he gets is them. It's crazy.
Yeah, way to backfire. No, but it's funny though, right? The way he gets him. What does he say?
I don't remember.
Forget. Yeah, but he does like a train whistle noise, and flashbangs everybody.
Yeah, they're on the train. They get there. The fuck is this? Chugga 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 chugga. Yeah.
Help.
And he gets them. They join on. They go on the train. And
I love that before the scene where the reason that it's not red that gets into the train is because blue dodges in front of him like a good blue.
He jumped in front of red. Yeah,
it's great. I love that when blues are so like loyal.
But it's fucked because that means he wasn't aiming at blue either.
Yeah.
I've said this before. I think the first episode of Boonboomger. Mira 100% gives TOQGER 5 energy. There's a scene here where it's like, whoa, it's TOQGER 5. It's Kagura. It's Kagura. Well, yeah. So yeah, they go into the tunnel. They come out, and I like how fast he hits it. Boom, 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 boom. Like he's ready.
He's ready for it. And he goes into it. Look at his angry face.
Yeah, good henshin. Good solo henshin here. Yeah, so they're doing sumo wrestling.
Let's do it.
And Byoondi's like, what the hell? That's great. And then they have, their little heart-to-heart talk.
And they actually sumo. There's no, like, fighting. There's, like, real sumo.
They're just sumoing.
Bus.
What is it?
Knock you out of the ring?
It's a draw.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gets him. Yeah, he's like, yeah, man, like, you got friends, you got people who will help you. What are you talking about? What are you doing? It's this whole same little argument conversation.
Yeah. Oh, look at those oranges.
Yeah. Yeah, he puts his hat on like a cowboy. There's his monster form.
Oh, that's his monster. I didn't even see that.
Oh, yeah, I got some shots. These are from the episodes.
Sweet.
These are from TOQGER.
Yeah, like I said, he's a cowboy.
That's not him. That's somebody else. That's like one of his big rivals.
Oh, okay.
General Schwartz.
But that's him in his TOQ 6.
That's his suit. That's his monster face.
I see it. He's a monkey.
Bat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think. Well, people say cat. No, I think he's a bat.
Oh. Those underfangs really. No, yeah, no, I get to see bat too. No, yeah, you're right.
Well, you can't really see, but yeah, he has ears. Anyway, that's a really good shot of his ranger form and his true form.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, they're like he's so much younger.
Oh no.
Yeah, they put this in here, so I took a picture of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he was like the mom every now and then.
Oh, I bet.
Whenever this would happen.
Whenever this would happen.
Things like this. After it's revealed, they would play with it every now and then.
It's not revealed at the end of the show?
No.
Oh.
No, it's the middle.
Oh my god.
Like
okay.
dead center.
Okay, cool.
It's fantastic. Yeah, look, there's just again, there they are.
Yep. In California?
No.
It's
not the phone case.
It's Japan.
Yeah, there they go. Look at how he's doing 6.
It's like a 6.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I think still to this day, the Boonboomger roll call is one of the hardest.
I think
like hard.
The song.
That song too.
The song puts
it's
it
eternal.
up that much.
But no, this also where it's a circle.
Yeah. Where they do
so
the
playful.
The circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real good.
And that's his first henshin. Look how much younger he looks.
Wow.
There he goes, cowboy man. Yeah. So he's like, you gotta have friends, buddy. I was a fighter too. But he's like, what the hell is everybody? I feel like he got it. Like he got the message. He understood the whole TOQGER everything thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Formula is just like, what do you want, old man?
Yeah. So we're trying to have a discussion here, dog.
And then they get here. I can only imagine how excited he was to do this stupid, like Sentai Monster of the Day thing.
Be part of a train today. All right.
Love that these Sentai actors are always like, yeah, I'm there. I'm coming. Because I have a story to tell you about Light later too. So yeah, they link and look how happy she is.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're back together again. It's like that. It's from what we just saw, Shaun of the Dead, where it's like in the face of despair, the mom is just happy that they're all together again.
Yeah, it's
good. It's so good. I love that.
I like here every time anybody ever says in question TOQGER, it always sounds the same because what word is that?
Yeah, right.
TOQGER.
Yeah, it's spelled weird too.
That. Yeah, like what is that? What are you?
TOQGER.
TQG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about to shoot him, but if you shoot, everybody explodes.
I love that. I love that so much. He says, "Okay, you can shoot me."
Oh yeah, he just says it. Matter of fact.
Yeah, you can shoot me, but if I stop, my whole train will explode. Jesus Christ!
He just lets him go, and he goes, "Oomph, Baka-chan."
Yeah.
Blue and Violet. He's doing the wolf.
No.
Yeah, he's doing it again. Oomph.
I can't escape that. I've been getting it on my TikTok now.
Let's keep talking about it.
It's terrible.
It's really good. That shy buff wolf. That poor shy buff wolf.
I got a friend that unironically uses...
Oh, that's not a friend. You gotta cut that out.
I got a friend that unironically uses all of those buff
fucking
wolves.
Bananas, dude.
Like the buff wolf with the shirt ripping off.
Yeah.
And then the one where he's all sad.
Yeah.
And the one where
I know every one of these pictures, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope you do too if you're listening.
That.
That's terrible, man. You gotta, if you listen to this, I'm sorry that you do that. Anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yikes. If I had a friend like that and they're like, let me check my friend's stories.
And it's just that, up,
yes. Nah.
Yes, that's how it happens.
I'm like, hey man, I hope you don't remember me because I'm leaving. Yeah, so scene change. They gotta shoot here now.
Yes.
They make a railroad track. Sure.
I thought that was interesting. I thought that was cool.
They just do it. But I saw this coming, not them doing this, but them doing something weird. Because the big thing about TOQGER is the imagination. Yeah. In TOQGER, right before Light would get into a big serious fight, he would close, or any big situation, he'll close his eyes, point to his temple, and say, "I can see it. I can see my victory." So that happens at the end of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that leads into the imagination things, how you see things. He does that in the Gaim crossover too.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, they're winding and grinding on this, and they get him stuck in a loop.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What?
You can see her brain.
No, you just hear her nose. But Akira's like, yeah, that reminds me of light, and she goes, light.
Light.
Guess who shows the fuck up?
TOQGER Ichigo. TOQGER Ichigo.
He's so sick, and he goes, oh, this was cool too. He goes, oh, hey, light, what's up? Look at this shit.
What did they say? Sashiburi dana. Long time no see or something like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna use your shoulders.
I'm gonna use your shoulders, and this is the team cannon, which we don't get anymore.
Oh,
but that's all the weapons. Like that's the axe, that's the hammer,
yep,
gun, claw, his sword.
I missed that, man.
Yeah,
team weapons.
You know who else had that? Was TOQGER.
Wouldn't that stop? Q Ranger.
Q Ranger didn't have a team weapon.
Yeah, it wasn't the first one that stopped doing it. Q Ranger.
No, Zyuohger didn't have one.
Oh,
Ninja didn't have one. TOQGER had one.
Damn.
Ryu Soldier did not have one. Kira Major did not have one. Zenkaiger did not have one.
Kind of.
Don Brothers did not have one. Zenkaiger had a team cannon, but not a put together.
Yeah, true.
Individual weapon thing.
Yeah, we should brought back this.
What's crazy is Power Rangers Cosmic Fury had one.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be up for sale in an auction. Oh man, maybe I'll get into that at the end of the thing. I'll just rant for a quick second. But
I thought you were gonna bring that up whenever we were talking about our week.
Is it really that nobody's done it? Lupat didn't have one. Ryu Soul, they just had swords.
Yep.
Kira Major.
Nope. They just had the bow and arrow.
They put the sword. Well, Red put the sword and the gun together.
Oh yeah, true.
Zenkaiger didn't. Don Brothers didn't.
King
Odger did not. They just had swords. Boonboomger does not. There's a rumor, I think, that the next season will have individual weapons.
Okay.
Hopefully. I guess I get it because it's harder to sell those.
Shinkenger did.
Shinkenger didn't.
I didn't.
No, they did have a big team. The Rekka de Santo.
Yeah, they didn't need it because they had the Rekka de Santo.
But they also had the bull.
Oh yeah.
Bull cannon thing. Yeah. So this capsule thing he has, that's a imagination bullet.
Imagination bullets.
And it turns into whatever you need at the end of the episode to beat whatever you're doing.
That's awesome.
So here, this was like the mentor to the team. And he was a little hand puppet guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
There was only one of him, but this imagination, a bunch came out and they like disconnected each car from the train or whatever. This was only here for fan service. Because I'm sure he would have imagined like screwdrivers.
Yeah.
To make him disconnect, and that would have imaginarily, whatever.
Or like an imaginary decoupler for only the thing. Yeah.
But here for the audience, oh, Ticket's back. Oh, look, it's Ticket. I love Ticket.
That's his name.
His name's Ticket. It's Trains, dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's great. The little fucking dumbass monkey. I love it. He was also like he announced too. Yeah. So yeah, they disconnects and they all jump out.
Mind your gap.
And he gets thrown so bad he gets sick. So he can't be used.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at his visor thing came up a little bit.
Look at that.
Man, she is out. She's fucking laying down.
Oh yeah. You're tired.
I love this. They're like gathering themselves. This is 100% Kagura. He's like cute grumpy type. Like she's mad, but she's like
ready to go,
happy about it. Because she after this is like immediate smile right after. She's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, and then cool shot of him. So Boonboomger, and then
hey now.
And then he does his,
Tokyo
and they
Ichigo.
react to it like, what? I think Boom Violence just taking the piss because he's whatever.
He does his pose at the end of the episode, right? The end title card, that's his pose. Oh no, that's his superhero time pose, right?
No.
Or is it the end of the intro pose? He does this pose.
Maybe it's the end of the song with the fingers up.
Yeah.
But look how hard TOQGER Ichigo is hitting that shit. Look at that. Look at that pose. Ah, that's so strong. I'm sorry. Look at this is gonna be on the thumbnail. I want to draw it. That's how sharp this looks. God, look at how his arm is like perfectly straight with his back, and then and then his foot
ankle breaker
cuts just like that. He's hitting that shit, and he has 2 fingers like that too. Hitting that shit, man. So good. I love TOQGER. Yeah, and then Go For It plays. And
Go For
It. One of the best Sentai songs ever made. Oh, so yeah. Do you notice anything about the colors he changes into?
Yeah, it's the colors that aren't of the team.
Yeah, except for orange.
Yeah.
But yeah, he turns into Mio, which is number 3. I love this shot. You see the red still.
Oh, yeah,
after the yellow as he's changing.
Oh, that's nice.
And I like whenever they're changing, they refer to them as trains. So red line transferring to yellow line. And yeah, signal hammer does it to him. He switches again, green. Uses the axe. And they're like, hey, we can't let the old man have all the fun. Little do they know. They don't say that. But yeah, they could do too. Oh, this was cool. They like slid one of the
yeah.
One of the, what are these guys called again?
Nejis.
One of the Nejis to the other ones, like a bowling ball.
Pin. This is a pretty good shot. This is a really good shot.
Every time he's creeping. Yeah, he tells him again. Believe in your friends or whatever. Oh, so yeah, they're fighting here in the forest. Far from people. Good. And then the very next pickup shot is they're back. Here.
Nice.
Because this was shot at the same time, obviously.
Right.
And then, yeah.
They had to splice it.
Yeah.
But yeah, good fight. He's hitting them.
I like this. He does his rail sword and he makes their wheels get on the tracks.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a good incorporation.
I thought that they were just going to do like attacks, like a booster. But then they just shot their wheels and I thought, okay, that makes much more sense.
It's Boonboomger.
Yeah.
Boonboomger type hit. And then they do their shot.
Nice.
Hell yeah. TOQGER.
Aerocar.
Yeah. Big guy.
Crazy shot.
That one?
Yeah, crazy shot.
Why? What do you mean?
Because this is the most populated park area I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Or that is just this really small park right there.
Yeah, I can see that too.
There's trees over here. Look at the train tracks. They're over there.
Oh yeah, they're over there.
They're at the bottom right of the screen.
Pushed them so far up there.
Just threw them out there. Yeah, he does chugga. That's fun. It was fun to hear Ash do. It was fun to hear Ash say Supachinko. He's throwing up because he can throw up.
Yeah, totally.
So he can't use his robot, but he's like, I got the perfect thing to let you loan.
I love that he says that too. Let you loan. I'll loan you this one real quick. I love that.
It's not real.
Oh man.
None of it's real. Hell yeah.
Stock footage.
TOQGER, and it looks so much better than what?
Is that the toys?
No, they're bigger versions of the toys.
Okay.
This is so much better than the fucking Boonboomger stock footage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. God, the Boonboomger stock footage is crazy.
The thing about how serious this line was of TOQGER toys, they made those glow railroads for Premium Bandai. You could get those.
Wow.
Yes, you can make a little track of them.
That is so cool.
They also made that. Yeah, they went in. There were a couple different versions of these trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. It pops up.
Go.
Oh, this is a great part of the henshin, where the train is passing by and it stops on the doors. And as the doors open, it's the face of the monster, of the robot. So good. There he is. Look at him. He looks like shit. Look at the feet are all small.
He's all lines.
It's all straight. The shoulders are just going straight up. I love it so much. So good. That sword is really good too. It's a railroad crossing.
Railroad crossing sign.
And the lights are going. Yeah, man. I want to rewatch TOQGER. Look at the difference in these two designs.
Yeah, crazy.
But I love that it is trains. Like it's straight up 5 trains connected to each other.
Yeah, they're not,
make a robot.
They're not trying to make it like loose or whatever, or make them look a bit different, have good joints. No, they're just trains.
No,
like,
you look at it and you go, "That's a robot made out of 5 trains."
Yep.
Yeah, and even they're like, no, they're like, "Wow, it's so cool." Yeah, and then he has this monster of a control panel.
This console is crazy to me.
I'm sure that's what it looks like, though.
Oh, for sure.
I thought this was fun. Where the tracks came out behind him.
Oh yeah, and he's going on.
Him, he rides them. Yeah. Superman punches them both. Also, thank you, Toei. I appreciate you guys for still having this suit that you can actually wear and use for this fight.
Oh yeah.
And it looks good. It's not all beat up. Thank you for preserving. I don't remember if we actually got Kyoryugen in King Oger. Or was it just CG the whole time? It might have been just CG the whole time. It was
just CG the whole time.
I think maybe because there was a moment where it was Kyoryugen with the regular Kyoryugen with regular King Oger before he put on the King Oger. I'll look at it later.
I actually don't remember. But yeah, he sucker punches him.
Yeah, and then he does a whoop de whoop. And then I love this that he does. Boondario does
the episode 1
something
attack.
We forgot. Yeah, that they can do is just unscrew shit, and he doesn't. He just falls the fuck off. So he's trying to tell him to get it to work, and he just takes off the steering wheel and puts his, and it works.
Oh, I love that you got that picture of.
He looks at the camera.
Yeah, but also the text on top is like it works like that. I think is what the translation was.
Like it worked.
Yeah, like that.
And yeah, he's just looking at the camera. So good. Yeah, look at. This is how the fights were too in Tokyo.
Oh yeah, where they just have on a train.
Imagination. And yeah, he just goes in. Look at that. Look at that profile. Well, because he's stiff.
Yeah,
he's moving his whole
thing. Train.
Yeah. So yeah, he does the train keeps going. Does a kick like that too. Pretty good. And then again, now he's making a track.
Yeah, and he does them all around.
Look at that. You can see the real practical on a real floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are real. That's not. And then he makes the TOQGER symbol. Oh, I love that he's communicating to them with this. Like it's connected.
Oh yeah.
The speakers work. Sure.
Like a CV radio.
This is where he asked them all, yeah, close your eyes. I want you to see the victory. And he, tells him that. And he goes, yeah, I see it. Oh, yeah. And the train, the crossing guards come down. The train passes by and they slash him. Pretty good. Oh, I love this too. At the end of whenever they do the big move or whatever.
Red light.
Boonboomger stops. Because he's a car, he brakes in front of the red light, and he comes to a halt on the train tracks.
Oh, I see.
They both get to do the little feet stopping thing that we see. Yes. There they go.
Twitter shot.
Look at these toys. Maybe that's the shot. Yeah, and he says thank you. And he's just gone.
He was never there the whole time.
So we're gonna see. Well, I may have taken a picture, and then this is a great shot too.
Oh yeah,
I love rainbows. That's such a good picture.
That's a good shot. Yeah.
And then this is this is the shot. I don't know. So here is probably where I wanted to cry the most. They actually got him to come back. June.
Yeah, he's a whole man.
He's so much older. So back in the day, they would do V cinemas after a Sentai. And those V cinemas would either follow the story directly or be a fun little thing extra. The TOQGER V cinema was a 10-year later thing.
A 10-year later for the V cinema?
No, it was for the V cinema that came out a month or two after the show ended.
Yeah,
or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
But they did that because of what they really are.
Right.
10 years later is them. This is actually 10 years later.
Right.
So you can go back to that movie and see, well, that's not, it doesn't match. But now he really does look like him, because obviously the little kid version is doesn't look like him.
Do they still have the same headpiece, or does he have that hair?
What do you mean? No, this is his hair.
Yeah, it's his hair. Whenever 10 years ago for TOQGER, was that his real hair too?
That was his real hair, but it wasn't like this.
Okay.
No, I don't. The 10 years later thing, I don't know if that's like canon or anything. Whatever. The point is, they sort of did a 10-year later movie already.
Yeah.
They were being cheeky, obviously. But it was great because the year before that was a TOQGER one. You remember what that one was called?
No. Oh, yeah. What was that? 1,000 years?
100 years later.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because they're also being cheeky about it. Because that was around the time when the Abba Ranger, the Deca Ranger and Hurricane Ranger 10 years had happened. Because last year was a 20-year for those two. Last year and the year before was a 20-year.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah.
Crazy milestone.
But yeah, I got a lot of pictures of him because he's such a good red.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see you guys finding your happiness, following your dreams and shit. Yeah. Oh, look at it. That's such a good shot too. The rainbow, come on. Fake, but it's good.
It's mostly cyan.
So, let me just say this. Does this look familiar?
Yeah, it's the intro.
Yeah, it's the intro to TOQGER, right?
Yeah.
They went out of their way to recreate it just so that they can have this message.
Nice.
What is it?
The PSA scene is a reference to the TOQGER. Okay. But the whole team is on the road drumming. Mid-credit PSA, the heroes with Akira. Whoa, I can't read. Encourage the viewers not to play around the railroad. Very cool. Don't play on the railroad tracks, guys. Come on.
And I love, of course, that he was able to do this special PSA thing.
Yeah, where he's in it when he has the JAF hat.
So, June here. Is his last name Shinon? Shinon?
Shison.
Yeah. Shison, excuse me. Jun Shison. He's big. A lot of these Sentai actors get big after
they blow up
this, right? So, this guy was booked. He only had 2 to 3 hours to do this episode.
Oh, wow.
And he wanted to be unhinged. It was just going to be a voice.
Yeah.
It was planned out to just be a voice. And I guess he got there, did it, and was like, that's not enough.
Oh, okay.
We got to go. And I don't know if you know, but the jacket he wears, people have already figured out where it's from. And it's just a regular retail jacket if you want it. That's not the same one. It's not the same one he had when he was on the show.
So it's just a regular retail jacket.
It's just a regular whatever jacket. Yeah, he mentioned like he wanted to come back so bad. 5 years ago it was Rue Soldier, and he was talking about when he was watching it, he turned on the TV, saw Rue Soldier, and he got nostalgic for the olden days. And he was like, man, because again, 5 years ago, Rue Soldier. He's like, man, I would love to come back. That just feels like home. And then 5 years later, he got the chance, and here he is. And I love that the Sentai actors love so much to come back and do this shit. And he like made time out of his busy ass schedule to come up here. Like there's like behind the scenes shots where they have him like in the parking lot, whatever, against the wall outside. And there's full shots of him wearing his costume. Obviously it's just jeans, right? And this jacket or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't see his feet.
No.
He wore sneakers when on the show.
Oh, okay.
In the behind the scenes pictures of him, doing his pose or whatever, he's wearing like Mario shoes, like just black, brown loafers or whatever.
Yeah.
It fucks up the whole fit. But that doesn't matter. He was there just to do this real quick. I loved it. I love when you hear stuff like that. Yeah, he's so happy. I so bad want them to do a project, a 10-year later project. They would kill it. They would just kill it. All 5 of them, all 6 of them. Excuse me. What do you say?
Would he not? Would they not do it 10 years later? I mean, it's right here.
If he's still super busy, and a lot of them have like stage shows they do too.
Okay.
Mio, which was Yellow, she was on a show for a long time, like a variety show.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what the rest are doing. I think Hikari, Green, I think he stays booked and busy too.
Oh, damn.
But it's always big when you get the red, because the red is always usually the one that like it's like getting
blows
the main
up.
writer. And just again to have him want to come back and do this, yeah, so nice, so cool. 15 out of 10 episode, one of the best episodes.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I have one more production note right here.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, is it what I said? The 2 to 3 hour thing? No.
What?
Go ahead.
This episode takes place roughly a year before the events of the TOQGER, what was it, 7 Goal of Dreams, as the film takes place in 2025, while the episode aired in 2024. With that said, the episode causes some minor continuity problems with TOQGER's continuity, since the film begins with the TOQGERs lacking in imagination and unable to transform. But right here, Right transforms with no problems and is still full of imagination.
So the point, the idea is in TOQGER, that train, only if you have a lot of imagination can you see it.
Right.
So the older you get, the more adult you become, the more boring you become. You just straight up can't see that train anymore.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing. So the 10-year later movie that they did, all 5 of them are adults. They're all working regular jobs.
Yeah.
And once you like grow out, you not only you can't see the train anymore, you forget about it. It just goes away.
Oh, it's one of those deals.
So things happen in the movie that whatever. So yeah, they're right. He shouldn't be able to. None of them should be able to, but whatever, who cares? But it could also just be in that year.
Yeah,
that
true.
year he just loses it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, because technically the V cinemas are when the Sentai ends, and that would have been 2025 or 2015. So yeah. Did you want to rate the episode?
Yeah, it was a good episode. I give it 10 out of 10.
So good. I want to watch it again.
All right.
Huh?
I said, yeah, all right.
You want to watch it again?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think we're done.
Oh, yeah?
I think so. Did you have anything else for the episode?
Not for the episode. Did you want to add anything else about the auction?
It's really sad, y'all. Power Rangers
It's very sad.
is dead.
Yep.
It's just done.
Officially.
Hasbro has put up everything on an auction site. Everything being anything that has to do with any kind of production for Power Rangers, the show, any of the movies, any props, any fucking. I saw TV guides that have Power Rangers on them.
Christ.
That's gonna be up on there.
Yeah.
Like it's like they had boxes in their warehouses. Like, okay, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. They're selling off this, and it's so harsh because you have American actors, you have American stunt actors who played some of these characters that I think you should just gift to these people who were these characters.
Oh, yeah.
But no, Hasbro's trying to make a buck out of it.
Yeah, trying to make a quick buck.
And get rid of it.
Yeah.
If Hasbro ever wanted to go back and make something new with Power Rangers, they'd have to remake everything.
Yep.
And that just blows my mind. Why would you just... Like, even if you were to make a brand new show next year, and even if it was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you're going to reference the original team.
Yeah.
You're going to want at least physical suit reference of how to recreate that suit.
Yep.
Even if you just had like the blueprint, like a drawing of it or whatever, that's not anything compared to actually having the suit. Like, oh, this is the texture they use for this, so it breathes you. Like, you have so much knowledge in keeping these props. It sucks that you're selling everything Power Rangers. And I know we talk mostly Sentai and Rider here. We do touch Power Rangers every now and then. It's just such a shame to see it actually like finished.
Yeah, being used for that. Them trying to sever any connection and then burn the bridge. Crazy.
It's burning the. You're right. It's burning the bridge. because we do know Hasbro is commissioning Playmates to make toys for Power Rangers next year.
Right.
Usually, for Power Rangers at least, when you make toys, it's to coincide with a program, a season that is airing. They're making toys for no season next year.
Craziness.
And it's going to be MMPR again.
Oh, is it? It's confirmed for...
Yes, for the toys?
Yeah.
That was the first thing that they said whenever they said Playmates are going to get it, and they're going to start with MMPR.
Oh, man.
It's just a shell. It's so bad. It's so sad. Like, I'm blaming people, but I'm mostly blaming the producers of Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know, man. It's just so sad when I go to that site and I see exclusive Dino Charge forms, exclusive Samurai forms.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the Rangers, the Power Rangers, not the Sentai stuff.
Right. No, yeah, the Supergizers.
Yeah, Super Samurai form, or the what is it? The Cosmic Fury. That's a completely original.
Yeah.
Power Rangers suits and weapons and stuff.
And it's up there.
And it's just going with like the shit that they just came out with last year. They're selling it. They're getting rid of it all. And I'm seeing actors putting on Twitter and Instagram, "Hey, my suit's gonna be on sale. Please don't bid on it. I want to try to get it."
Yeah,
I'm seeing that.
It's sad.
It's so. Oh, there's no way you can ever convince me that Power Rangers isn't dead. Even with a new toy line coming out next year, Power Rangers is done. It's not anything anymore. So sad.
You gotta start over fresh.
I hope they don't do an animated thing. They keep talking about maybe they've like thinking about doing an animated show for Power Rangers. Don't do that. Don't nobody wants that. Nobody.
No, yeah, the whole point
I'm
is
sorry.
that
A lot of people want it. A lot of people saying that they want it. They're gonna get it and realize that they don't want it. Go ahead.
Right, because the whole point about Power Rangers is that it's real life. It's action. It's
cool.
in your face. It's cool.
I mean, I don't want to see the wires, but I want to see the implication of wires when they're doing their flips and shit.
Yeah.
I want to imagine, that's a trampoline. They just jumped on the trampoline to jump this high. I welcome the sometimes shitty CGI Gavv motorbike that's on screen right now.
Yes.
Or planet that they're on.
Oh no.
It's camp. It's fun. I think that's not. I mean, obviously, Power Rangers has been around for 30 years, and Sentai has been around for 54. I don't want to blame the MCU or any like current trends.
Well,
I don't know what it is to blame because something got people averse to camp in America. Yeah. And you just gotta, I mean, averse to camp, but also like embracing the cringe that is anime.
Mm-hmm.
When so much of the shit that happens in Sentai and Rider is just live action anime. Right. I don't get it. Is it because they're human flesh people?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Goodbye, Power Rangers, I guess. We'll see what next year looks like, but I'm not hopeful. I'm gonna be sitting here with my Sentai imports.
Yeah.
So, did you see they have Rider stuff there too?
I didn't. What? They have
Black. They have Masked Rider.
Oh, do they?
From the Power Rangers Kamen Rider Black RX.
Yeah.
Crossover.
Uh huh.
Where he just Masked Rider.
Yep. He's
on Mars or some shit.
Saban's Masked Rider. He's the Prince of Mars.
That and Ninja Turtle heads from when they had the Power Rangers Ninja Turtles crossover.
What?
That's on there too. On the
That's crazy.
The auction.
Wow.
Yeah. Despicable. Sad. And then Pokemon got leaked and everybody's freaking out and I'm freaking out. I can't help but look at what is coming out. But it's I don't want to, but I can't. I want to know. I need to know. My curiosity gets the better of me all the time. I need to know what the hell's going on with these Pokemon leaks.
So you've seen the Pokemon leaks for sure?
Yes.
Okay. I've only seen like a few of them. I haven't really been keeping up, but they pop up every now and then on the TikTok.
Yeah, I'm a big Pokemon fan, and I'm going to be forever. I feel shame when I look at their future plans, because that's not ever meant for me. But I also don't want to not know, especially since I listen to a lot of gaming podcasts. I listen to a gaming podcast, and they definitely talk about this stuff. So to keep up with that. I don't know. It's just it's a shame. They're talking about they have source code for the next gen games,
which is crazy.
The source code.
Yeah,
that's wild. I don't know. I hope Pokemon comes out okay. I know, multi-billion-dollar company that makes 30 frames per second games. Shame on me. Whatever, dude. There's still people, like, the people's addresses were on this leak.
What?
The people who work there. Yeah, people who work there. Game Freak acknowledged this breach in security.
Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible. So it's just people's folders. You can see their names. You can see the stuff they have on them.
That's crazy.
One of them, an employee, had a folder and a picture of a screenshot of their recent Y auction for a God Mars figure.
Did that blow up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. So let's leave the podcast today with two bummers. Power Rangers, RIP.
Pokemon leak.
Good luck.
Well, hey.
I don't know.
Not a bummer.
Nothing. Oh.
Nothing. I want a pizza with nothing. No, not a bummer. Nintendo Alarmo. That's amazing. That's so good. I want one.
If I had the money, I definitely would have one right now.
What is it, like $100?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah. But to wake up, dude, move around, and you hear coins. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd work on me because I'd probably be like, "There's fucking Mario coins in my dream. Let's go. Yeah. I'm staying here."
You'd be entrenched.
Splatoon's cool too. I try to do it so that the mic could pick it up.
The Splatoon, yeah, the pop.
Yeah.
And then whenever you get up, it's them dying, them exploding. That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh. I'll talk about it in the next episode.
Oh shit.
We gotta cover. But I bought some characters in multiverses. I'll talk about them next episode.
Oh sweet.
That's gonna be it for this episode.
Episode of what?
Of Joe Super Hyper Podcast.
We did a podcast?
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
My name has been Super Blast X. You can find me everywhere, Super Blast X. Follow me on Twitter, where I'm still talking about Ran, even though I haven't mentioned her in the past couple episodes. I am still there for NMIXX. Vote for NMIXX. I'm gonna ask you two to vote for them on Twitter.
NMIXX.
Just retweet something. They didn't get nominated for any of the awards, but they're nominated for fan choice, which is, I guess. They just released a new song last week. It was a song they already have, but it's in full Spanish.
Oh wow.
Full Spanish.
And they didn't get nominated?
Yeah. They're gonna be at the Latin Billboard thing this weekend.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
What?
I thought I told you that.
You didn't tell me that?
Yeah, NMIXX.
That's crazy.
They have a song called Soñar. That's the one that they translated in Spanish. They sing Spanish in a lot of their songs.
They're gonna be at the Spanish. They're gonna be at the Latin Music Awards.
Not Latin Music Awards. Latin Billboard event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where they're gonna perform. They were just in Madrid this past weekend.
Oh wow.
Where they did that song in Spanish. Super Blast X everywhere. Follow me there. Vote for NMIXX, please, for Mama Awards. Maybe just Mama. Maybe the last A in Mama's awards. I don't know. ATM machine. Follow me everywhere. Super Blast X.
And I've been Toku Tony. You can catch me everywhere at Toku Tony, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am the Toku Tony. Like, comment, subscribe. Listen to us 5 times. Like the video. Share it with everyone you know and love. Hug your mama. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week. Oh, listen to this again. See if you can find out where I put the hidden clue.